groundnut, the backbone of the Gambian economy, grown mainly during rainy season, encounters several weeds which compete with crop for nutrients, water and light. Unless good weed control is practiced, substantial yield losses can occur. This is a major concern for groundnut farmers throughout the country. Sagar Jallo is an agricultural scientist who intends to do something about the problem, and it begins with a thesis he has written while he was a student at the University of the Gambia.
In 2012, I was working on my thesis. This is a thesis that I wrote that is different wheat management practices on the yield of groundnut Philippine pink variety.
Graduating with a BSc degree cum laude in agriculture, Sagar is one of the University of the Gambia's brightest students. Having lost his parents and finding himself as breadwinner in his family, Sagar could not have got this far without assistance. His university education was fully sponsored by the Gambia Port Authority under its Operation Promote Excellence in the Sciences, or OPES.
In 2006, we came up with the idea to conceive the OPES, which is Operation Promote Excellence in the Sciences, which is aimed at ensuring that we encourage science teaching and education from the primary, secondary and the tertiary levels by making sure that we invest in the development of science teaching and education.
Omar Dabo is a fifth-year medical student also at the University of the Gambia. His goal is to complete his studies in 2 years' time and open a medical clinic in his village of Mandinari, something communities here urgently need.
The community that I live, especially in Mandinari, which is surrounded by this now 9 surrounding villages, Mandinarin, Kubune, Kerawan, Daranka, Buffalo, Makumba, there's no clinic around here. And then if I'm success, if I'm successful attain the medical career in my studies, at least I would like to serve them in the community. Being at least I would like to serve them in this community where I live, because there's no clinic here, no hospital, no proper even pharmacy. When somebody's sick, you have to transport them to Lamin, Banyundi, or somewhere else.
Seen as first point of call for medical advice, villagers queue outside his house. As he is still a student, basic pulse taking and physical examination are all he can do. He would refer them to the nearest clinic.
I've been my nosing skills, where we are trained to check some vital signs, the temperature of somebody, the pressure, the blood pressure of somebody, and then if you are diabetics or you have fever, all those things. And then so I am able, with these studies, I am able to determine if somebody has fever, somebody has diabetes, or somebody's pressure is high, and then I'm able to check if somebody has malaria, all those things.
Omar's dream to be a medical doctor at the University of the Gambia is made possible by financing from Gambia Port Authority. His father, a farmer and a fisherman, could not have afforded the cost of educating his son at university. More than 120 science students at the University of the Gambia enjoy sponsorship by Gambia Port Authority to pursue various scientific courses. More than $6 million a year is spent on sponsorship fees by the GPA.
After being admitted, I find it like it will be very easy for my parents to pay my school fees. So I thought like the dream of becoming a medical doctor has already collapsed. So we had rumors outside that you can apply to various institutions. You know, they will pay for you to actually further your education. So like we applied to Gambia Ports Authority. Within 2 weeks, we were actually called and we were sponsored by the Gambia Ports Authority.
To find a scholarship now in the Gambia is very difficult. We started searching everywhere, and when we heard that Gambia Ports Authority are sponsoring science students, we decided to give it a try. And when we went there, we wrote applications and took it there. Though it didn't take long before they called us and told us that we can go for our scholarship letters. It was like a dream come true. We were very happy because we didn't believe it.
This strategy of OPES is aimed at ensuring that the Gambia possesses the human resources equipped with the adequate training to be able to steer the affairs of this country. Science is seen to be a vital part of the solution and is the focus of OPES.
Science-based education has been the pioneer and the driving force behind, socio-economic development and even industrialization. I think, it is from that way kind of thinking that we decided to go ahead and establish, ways and promote excellence in support of science, technology, engineering, medicine, and mathematics.
Science education in schools therefore becomes important, as confirmed by Dr. Malik Samba, a Gambian retired medical doctor.
For development to be really effective, it has to be science education. The students must do science at school to be able to be agriculturists, to be able to be doctors, to be able to be engineers, computer science, no matter what you do.
For 65 years, the Medical Research Council in the Gambia has been at the forefront of medical research in the developing world. The unit's medical director is a Gambian medical scientist, and so are some of the other scientists who work here.
I am a graduate of Gambia High School, and before then I was in St. Augustine's High School, as they used to be called. And I then went to various universities in different parts of the world and ended up with qualifications in medicine, undergraduate qualifications, postgraduate qualifications, specialist qualification, and then joined the MRC as a young physician. Proceeded to pursue a course, Doctorate of Science, a PhD, and then did some research work, and gradually rose up the ranks from a research clinician to head of the clinical services, the director of the clinical services, and currently the unit's director.
After equipping school laboratories and targeting technology, engineering, mathematics, and medicine, to what extent does the GPA want to take OPES?
Unless and until we are able to transform, our small fishes, our marine life into sweet sardines, just like Ghana used to do in the past, and also be able to now sell, canned drinks made in the Gambia, and you are comfortable to drink it, with the view it is safe, it is clean, it is medically fitful to do so. Then the OPES program still has not done its job yet. It's that context in which, we are saying we want to encourage science education, technology, engineering, medicine, and mathematics. Anybody who has those kind of skills.
To help raise part of the required financial resources to fund OPES, GPA has been partnering with local and international music artists in staging fundraising events. For many years now, Senegalese music diva Viviane Chidid has been the main attraction of the annual fundraising event, which is graced by the President of the Republic. This year is no different.
We're expecting Viviane Chidid this time. He's been a long-time partner with the post. In fact, she was there at the inception of the OPES project, and I'm sure she's very much okay with what the project aims to achieve in terms of objective. And she's no stranger to the OPES project as well. So Viviane is coming back with the OPES to take it one step further. And I'm sure she's much prepared to surprise the public, as it were, with some